The water tribe hunted flying bisons. Welcome everybody to SummerFridge. This is Hijack Homage, and today I've uncovered something way far back in the fridge, a darker avatar theory that I've discovered. And it's definitely sad, but awful, but it's logical. And it's nothing new to the lore of the Avatar series. That the water tribe hunted, killed, and even ate the flying bisons. Now, what led me down to this path was this very clip.
Sokka. Hi, Dad.
I have evidence to go with this theory, so let's get right into it. The water tribe is a collective term for the nation of people who practice the art of waterbending. It is one of the four original nations, and its citizens primarily inhabit the northern and southern regions of the globe near the poles. The people of the water tribe are generally peaceful and strive to live in harmony with nature and other nations of the world. Inhabiting frozen poles near the seas, the water tribes are dependent on the ocean for majority of their natural resources, as well as the bounty of frozen tundra. Sea prunes are favorite, while giant sea crabs are considered a delicious delicacy to those in the northern tribe. Sea squid is a popular food that can be made into a variety of things, including sea squid soup. Seaweeds can be used to make seaweed bread, seaweed soup, or seaweed sprinkles to top seaweed cookies. When traveling, blubbered seal jerky is a common snack to take along. Also, skins from seals are used to create tents in the southern water tribe. Pelts from frozen bears, pelts from polar bears, and other furry animals are used as clothing and to cover barren surface. Naturally, hunters and fishermen of the water tribe are some of the best in the world in their field. Before the 100-Year War, there was significant exchange between the North and the South. The Southern and the Northern tribe remained in contact prior to the 100-Year War, and at one time even retained a custom of coming together during a new moon, justly called the New Moon Celebration. But the contact between the two tribes was interrupted due to the chaos of the war. This is when I believe that the Northern tribe went through some kind of shortage of clothing, weapons, and most likely food. After having a divide from the Southern tribe and the exchanging being discontinued, the Northern tribe had to find an answer for these three problems for the people, while also having to fight the war that was just starting. The rest of the world was dealing with this war, but no one had it worse than the air nomads. And this is where the air bisons come in at. The flying bisons are also known as sky bisons and air bisons. They lived in air temples along with the air nomads. Prior to the 100-Year War, many flying bisons lived in the air temples. They were highly respected by the air nomads, who regarded them as the first airbenders. While airbenders were in training, they each received a flying bison to become their lifelong companion. Though fairly docile, flying bisons can be fierce and powerful opponents if pressed or enraged. Having great physical strength and airbending skills, parents are also protective of their young. Like bats and most birds, sky bisons are flightless and defenseless in the first week of life. Also, since young flying bisons are incapable of flight for a week or two after they are born, the adults of the herd will stick close to the ground during this time to protect them and will attack anyone who gets near them. Now, Let's look at what could have happened during the 100-Year War once the air nomads were attacked and nearly wiped off the face of the earth. It is stated if the human companion of a flying bison dies, that the bison would typically flee to become part of a wild herd. Lots of air nomads were slaughtered with no bones or remains of air bisons near the bodies. Now, I believe the air nomads set their flying bisons free. This was most likely what happened either at the temples or even by some of the air nomads that escaped, as a flying bison would be a giveaway for the Fire Nation who are looking for escaped air nomads. The air nomads would try to evade and blend in with the other nation, and letting that flying bison go for both of their survival was a difficult yet logical move. Now, where would these flying bisons go during the 100-Year War? The Fire Nation and the air temples wouldn't be the ideal spot for flying bisons. The Earth Kingdoms, well, fun fact, flying bisons would be a rare delicacy enjoyed primarily by nobles living in the upper echelons of Ba Sing Se. This is considered to be disgusting by air nomad like Genora. So, while flying bisons might have went to the Earth Kingdom at some point, their fate there also met a horrible end. This is where we circle back to the Water Tribe, who is in the midst of a weapon, clothes, and food shortage, who had came upon a herd of air bisons who are using their fur to stay warm from the snowy terrain and also using their white fur to camouflage. The flying bison is a hybrid between a bison and a manatee. The real life bison share similar history to the flying bisons in that they were a very abundant species until foreigners came and hunted them down, reducing their numbers to near extinction. I believe this was what happened to a certain extent. Powerful waterbenders and water tribe warriors in their environment hunted and killed many flying bisons and their calves. Their skin and the fur were used as clothing, while their meat was used for food, as we know that meat is a delicacy. The sad part about it all is that both sides just wanted to survive. So that's my theory. I personally do believe that the Water Tribe did at least have some parts in the dipping numbers of the flying bisons. Did I convince you? Was it a reach? Did I make you think, or was I thinking too deep? Leave a comment telling me what you think, and if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like. Subscribe for more videos because I will be doing much more, and the support will be very huge. Alright.